Welcome to Arcade Audio.
Welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
And we talk about it.
Yeah, we do. Except this time, we have our results of our 69th 5-star review. And boy, we got some fun ones. We got a whole bunch of reviews to read for. Actually, we don't have a whole bunch. We have 5.
That's a lot.
Which is a lot. And normally we try to only read like 1 or 2, you know, if we get a batch of them.
But we're looking for 69.
We're looking for 69. So I think we just need to start here and see what happens. So let's start with the official 69th review.
Okay, the legal 69th.
The legal 69th review, which may not be ultimately
the spiritual
69th review. All right, and this is from our friend Zachman69.
Fuck.
I didn't read his name before. Okay, so Zachman69.
Okay, that's good.
His review title, 69 Too Fine. Zachman69 says, I love the podcast. I came here from your other podcast, Let Sleeping Dogs Lie. Who's this Johnny guy? JK, I love Hey Riddle Riddle. Birthday shout out to me. What's the speed limit for sex? 68. At 69, you gotta turn around. Hashtag 420 blaze it.
Fuck. That was nonstop twists and turns.
It really was, right? Like, Zachman really committed to making the 69th review a good one. So I got to commend him for that. This next one is interesting.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is it's going to be, I don't know if I'm going to be able to convey it in my speech.
Okay.
But it's punctuated throughout by many underscores as if their spacebar doesn't work. But clearly there are spaces in between words and they've just chosen to insert 8 or 10 underscores randomly throughout sentences, not even at sentence breaks or anything, just throughout. And other than that, it's a very straightforward, heartfelt review.
Could the underscores mean
it's like spaces for
italics?
Curses? Ooh, italics.
Because I think that in Slack, that's the short. That's like if you want to make something italicized in Slack, it's underscore.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do then. I'm gonna emphasize all the parts that have underscores near them. Okay.
Horny.
So this is from Marina_M.
Okay.
And her review just says nice. That's not the review. That's the title.
Oh, I was gonna say
all that build up for just that. No, the title is nice. Johnny and Spencer are very wholesome and extremely funny boys. This is surely one of the best podcasts I have had the fun of listening to the backlog of and then looking forward to every single week. Gosh, a while ago, there was an error in my feed that put a bunch of older episodes back in from forever ago, but I laughed at them all again. I honestly learn completely random things from with these boys, and dang, they be so funny.
I feel like I'm going insane.
I felt that way too when I was reading it, and I was like trying to realize.
Can I see what it looks like?
Yeah, you can see what it looks like. At first, I was wondering. I was like, "Is this supposed to be some sort of Mad Libs thing?" And then it's like, clearly, no. There's no.
Whoa, this is so much different than I was expecting.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll put a picture up somewhere. If you want to check out this review, you can go to iTunes and type in Dilettante Ball, and you can leave your own 5-star review and check out this one. Just sort by recent.
This did not provide the insight that I wanted.
The format, is trouble. You have to be like Indiana Jones to understand the like.
This feels like a creepypasta.
Yeah.
It's like this review is the start of a creepypasta before Marina M murders us.
Yeah, maybe like by us saying these words out loud, it like started some sort of reaction. All right. Well, before we get too cursed, let's read our third review here. This is by Grandmaster Chubb. Chubb.
Okay, good.
Grandmaster Chubb says, doing it for that 69. Fantastic show. I have been meaning to write a review for a while, but the last episode gave me that push I need. No other show can have me laughing from monumental Supreme Court cases to cereal sauce in a succinct 15-minute block, perfect for my commute to work. Cannot recommend enough. Smell you later. P.S. 69 words and 420 letters. Just kidding. I have no idea if that's true, but it'd be pretty cool if it was.
Oh man, that's good.
That's another twist and turn.
Oh, that's
our
very
fans love the
good.
twists and turns on the reviews here, keeping us on our toes, which I appreciate. All right, we're our penultimate review here. This is by Rotam Saj, which I believe is the person's name backwards. So I'm gonna say it's by Josh.
Okay.
Josh says all of the stars, which in this case is 5.
Okay.
If there were 420 stars, I would rate the show that. Alas, they're up at 5. That's the entire review, and I appreciate that. So, how much would 420 stars? Maybe we have 420 stars. What's 420 divided by 5? Ooh boy, let's see, 84. Guys, we are so close.
Wow.
If we can get 84, that's our next thing. Fuck 69 reviews.
Well, so
We're at 71, I believe, because I think some people had previously rated us without reviewing us. So we have 71 reviews, so we need 13 more reviews. And guys, this is the real push.
420 stars.
420 stars. But in the meantime, let's read our final 5-star review for this particular era. This is by Ken Fneth. Ken Fneth. Ken Fneth's title is Funny, Easy Listen. Other podcasts should be more like this. And
I couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more. I wish every podcast was just our podcast. I wish we were the only podcast. How many 5-star reviews would we have if we had every 5-star review from every podcast? 100 million?
There's no way to know.
The number of stars in the sky.
Isn't it wild that anyone can have a podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Some people can have anyone can have as many as they want.
Right.
And legally, no one can stop them. They're just there.
Between you and I, how many podcasts do we have? 6? Because I'm on 3 myself.
I mean, technically, I'm on 2 active regular podcasts and one irregular.
So there you go. Already we've got too many podcasts between the two of us.
No one should be allowed.
They should not be allowed to have any podcasts, you think?
Agreed.
Yeah. It's just cheating radio. It's radio for cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
People who don't want to put the real work in.
You
like
don't...
Howard Stern.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Do you have a favorite of these little batch of reviews? Because I think I do.
It's hard to say.
It is hard to say
because they were all very good and very kind.
They were very kind, and I wish we could. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe every review is our 69th review from all time.
Well, now that we have 69,
mm-hmm.
if you put the reviews on shuffle, anyone could beat the 69. When
you put it that way, yeah, you're right. If you put the reviews on shuffle,
is it cruel to not pick a 69th review?
I know what you mean because we kind of said we would, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll talk about it off air and figure something out.
Okay.
Maybe we'll send a package of pudding to everybody who left a review.
Yeah.
Because everyone loves pudding.
We have some little treats.
We have some expired pudding cups.
Yeah.
That is what you mean.
Yeah, maybe.
What if everyone that has left a review for us tells us about their podcast, and we can go and return the favor, and we'll review their podcast?
That would mean they would have to, if they don't have one,
they have
make
to start
one.
So that's the thing is, everyone that has left us a review, you need to start a podcast, and we'll go and listen to all 71 of them. And we're gonna be real though. We're not just gonna leave 5-star reviews. If it's bad,
if you don't deserve it,
sorry.
Mm-hmm. Let's pick one.
All right. Here's the thing. I think the person who actually left the real 69th review kind of crushed it out of the park.
I agree.
So I think luckily and coincidentally, the 69th review is the actual 69th review.
But you're all part of the 420 stars.
Oh, you're so right. Maybe we can send out a koozie or something to the 69th reviewer.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are or where you're calling from, but
hit us up. So send us a message on Twitter, and
we'll at DILETTANTEBA. Oh,
nice.
did I spell it right?
Yeah. And yeah, we'll just send you one of the koozies from my wedding, which I just found the other day.
That actually would be pretty funny.
Big old bag of them.
Do that. Let's do that.
That feels weird and creepy, right? To just get.
How about they can tell us what they want? They can say I want a Dilettante Ball koozie or a wedding koozie.
I don't know how Jessica would feel about some person having a wedding.
All right,
koozie.
we'll talk about that off air. Maybe we can like censor her out, or draw my face in over her. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll draw my face in over her face.
That's smart. That's smart. You want to get an article?
I'd like to get an article.
Okay. Oh no.
Nope. No article today. Maybe we can just talk about the haircut I got. Did you notice I'm using different hair product?
Lamarckism.
Lamarckism.
Lamarckism, or Lamarckian inheritance, is the hypothesis that an organism can pass on characteristics that it has acquired through use or disuse during its lifetime to its offspring.
Awesome.
It's also known as the inheritance of acquired characteristics, or soft inheritance.
Yes. This is cool as shit.
It is inaccurately named after the French biologist Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, who incorporated the action of soft inheritance into his evolutionary theories as a supplement to his concept of orthogenesis.
Isn't this just real? Like, if you had like an ancestor, like a great grandparent who like almost died in a ocean accident, and then you would be born with like a fear of the ocean.
I don't think that's real.
I feel like it's real, or else how do the Assassin's Creed games work?
Is there? Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Or like if it's like, yeah, I'm related to like a great artist, and also I'm a good artist now too. And I know that's a very weak argument.
But did your parent, who was a great artist, were they born a great artist, or did they become a great artist?
Yeah.
Or did they have sort of the potential to be a great artist all along, and that's what you inherited?
Sure. Well, you're saying if you wonder if like the way their brain makeup and the way that their muscles work lend them to be better artists.
Yes.
Without anything to do with this.
Because I think for almost anything, you are just kind of predisposed to be a good artist, or like a good, if you're, say, a vampire, you're good at baseball. Or like you and I, not to brag, we're funny. I think we're both fairly funny people.
Sure.
And there are some people who just, you can learn how to write a joke, and you can write jokes, but there's something kind of like inherent about like.
So you say nature versus nurture.
Absolutely. I think you can. If I never started doing comedy,
right,
I would have just been like
a funny construction worker.
Exactly. But like you can sort of learn and hone the skills to then be able to play. Maybe you could sit down at a piano and like, oh, chopsticks, and just play.
Do you think that most people, I think you would say no. Do you think that most people could be good at anything?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't think that most people could be great at everything.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You can learn, anyone can learn up to a point, and then I think you have to like.
So like maybe, generally speaking, a lot of people could be on the varsity high school basketball team with practice and trying, but they're probably not going to make it to the NBA.
Exactly.
What's the equivalent of that for like normal stuff? Like, like woodworking. Like I made a box and it kind of closes. It's like, oh, cool, nice. Like,
and that was my first try.
Okay, and it was your first try. Okay.
I also wouldn't consider woodworking a normal thing.
Really? What would you? Is joking a normal thing? Joking?
No.
Joking Noah? He used to play for the Bulls.
I think a normal thing would be like taxes.
Taxes? What? So like math.
Sure.
So I don't think that everyone is good at math.
No, me neither. I suck shit at math. That's my point. But I can learn how to do math.
Sure.
But it's not going to. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I can learn all these fucking equations and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not going to make sense to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting. You won't inherently understand them.
But I can learn enough to do math.
I think that's how like karate works, right?
Probably.
Like, it's just you just do the same shit over and over again, and it just becomes like a reflex.
And then this old man has a clean car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
right? Like everyone in the military has like crazy training, but like, and they're just people. There's normal people, right? Like,
Sure, yeah.
and they all know karate.
Yeah, we are.
Specifically, we're a karate-based military, and therefore a karate-based economy.
Dude, I don't know if we've actually talked about Cobra Kai on this show before. It's so fucking good.
Cobra Kai is.
Yes.
And that's the spin-off YouTube series based on Mr. Miyagi's biography. Mr. Biography.
It's an incredible show.
It's in its second season?
Yeah, the second season ended a while ago.
Okay.
I just was thinking about it because how often does karate come up? And yet, Cobra Kai takes place in a universe where karate is important.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought karate was going to be a lot more important than it is. It's not even like the main martial arts, I don't think.
What would you consider? I think it's the main martial art.
Not in this day and age.
What do you think is?
Oh.
Like MMA?
I was going to say like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or something.
Yeah.
Or like...
Huh.
Yeah. Not karate. I feel like no one knows karate.
Are you born knowing karate or do you learn karate?
That's a good question. Could anybody do karate?
Sure.
What if, you know, there's a martial arts tournament in Dragon Ball Z that feels like a pretty big deal that everyone loves. How come we don't have more martial arts tournaments?
Maybe we do and we're just not plugged into the karate-verse.
Yeah, the same way I bet people don't realize that there's like, what's it called? What's that nerd sport? Like StarCraft?
Sure.
I bet there's so many StarCraft tournaments happening all the time, like an underground basement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like illegal barroom StarCraft tournaments.
Sure.
Just like there are illegal backroom karate tournaments. Like, you know, like Bloodsport, all those Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
What was the question?
I don't know if I actually ever asked one, but I definitely implied that I was going to.
Okay.
There was something about karate.
Do you think that something is... Can anyone have a good podcast?
No. Smell you later.
I mean, being a barista, I've never been a bartender, but it's a morning bartender.
Yeah, basically.
More or less.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.